and it's all really, really well done. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
I mean, I guess that's why you go to therapy, because sometimes in a relationship you need a translator.
Yeah.
Have you heard about this Aziz Ansari special on Netflix called Right Now?
Probably heard about it.
Okay, I haven't watched it yet, but everybody in Portland was talking about it. Apparently it's really good. He makes a point about R. Kelly, and everybody's like, boo.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
And he's like, yeah, but you guys forgive MJ. Like, everybody still loves MJ. And he's like, how much is it going to take?
I don't think they do.
Well, a lot of people, I mean, on my social media, I've noticed, especially, I mean, since he passed away, it'll still come up every once in a while, and people will be like, damn, I still love Michael Jackson.
See, because I'll have conversations with people where they're like, how can people listen to his stuff knowing the kind of person he was?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I guess there's mixed opinions on that then.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I haven't watched Aziz's special yet, but I want to hear it because he makes an apology, I guess.
Yeah.
The other thing on Netflix I've been into is the 3rd season of Stranger Things.
I haven't started it yet.
Okay, then no spoilers.
Yeah.
But the 80s aesthetic is deep.
Yeah.
Like, it was pretty thick in the first 2 seasons, but it's like a whole extra coat of varnish.
I'm excited to see it. I decided to wrap up watching a few other things first. I'm almost done with Easy. Did you watch that one?
No.
I'm really enjoying that. I have an episode or 2 of it left.
Yeah. How far are you with Barry?
Done. I'm all caught up with Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still not, but
maybe
that's what we'll do tonight.
I think Barry's one of the best shows of the year for sure that I've seen.
Yeah. And I was surprised because I really wasn't expecting much from it, but it's good. I was like, oh yeah, it's just going to be like Dexter. No, it's not.
Not at all. Yeah. No. And I binge watched through the 2nd season of Game of Thrones, so I need to start the 3rd season.
You are just chugging right along. I'm not.
Sort of. I'm not sleeping a lot.
Is that bad?
That's one of the reasons I got this Fitbit thing, to see exactly how badly I am sleeping.
Oh.
And
I just started using the bedtime app on my iPhone. Yeah. It was always there. I just never used it. Well, my thing is, I think I'm sleeping too much.
Okay.
Because it's hot, and I don't want to do anything or really even leave the house right now. That's why I've been traveling a lot, too. But when I'm here, I just stay in bed for hours.
I know it's because of my work schedule, because I get... I still don't like going to bed early. Like, the mind starts to go right around like 9 and 10 or whatever. It starts to get moving again.
So that's when you smoke a joint and just shut. No, I'm just kidding. I know you don't do that.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not opposed to it, but I don't.
Portland, Oregon. Mm-hmm. I went into a dispensary for the first time in my life, and I felt like such a grown-up.
Well, I mean, you can start in California and go up the entire West Coast, and it's legal.
It's great.
Everywhere, yeah.
I showed them my little ID, and I had a bud tender that took me around and pointed at their various products. I mean, there was everything. Gumdrops and chocolate bars, and they even have lube.
Oh, wow.
Which my friend said he accidentally ate some, or maybe not by accident. He was like, it was great. I got so high.
You sure it was accidental?
Yeah, I know. And all the vape pen stuff, which I think is super gross, so I just skipped that part. But it was really cool. It was a very nice and high-end one.
I don't, at this point, I mean, it's only a matter of time, I think, before it happens here.
Me and my friends keep talking about this. It keeps coming up.
There's no reason for it not to be. It's not worse than anything else.
I think a lot of people tolerate it, and I think that's fine. And in the places where it has been legalized, I don't know, I'd be interested to do some actual research and look this up, but I don't think that there's been an increase in crime, or I don't know. I'd like to see what's happened with problems with addiction with people.
Well, it would be interesting to know if there's actually been decrease in arrests, because you're not doing busting
decriminalized,
like
right?
Yeah,
that's got to change a lot of things in systems in the states where it is now legal. But I don't know. It was a positive experience. I will go again.
To Portland?
To a dispensary.
Oh, to a dispensary. Okay.
But yeah, Portland in general. I had a great time.
Portland was pretty great.
I didn't
liked it a lot.
See any shows, but I did hang out in a lot of bars. And I went to stripper karaoke. And spent way too much money. Oops. Yeah. It was great. When you get on stage to sing your song, there's a stripper on stage with you.
Oh, okay. So you yourself are not stripping and singing at the same time?
No, I didn't. Not that time. No, just kidding. That would be horrible. I'm not very coordinated.
I can't imagine karaoke is... there would just be tons of naked Japanese businessmen, right?
Oh, at strip karaoke? That would be funny. But also maybe socially acceptable. Yeah. No, it was the strippers who are professionals.
I'm just
saying.
It's
Portland, so they're all tatted up. Excuse me. Really like rock and roll style girls. And so that was fun. And then, my cousin and I just got really we had a lost Sunday, I would say. And part of a lost Monday, because then we both had to call in sick. And a really expensive Uber ride, because I guess I forgot her address. Oops. Yeah. I'm going to ride in a Waymo for the first time tomorrow.
That's the driverless car?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go hang out in Chandler with my sister and her kids, and we're going roller skating, but we decided we're going to take a Waymo.
So how does that work now? I mean, is it actually something that you pay to do?
She has the app. Okay. She just hails the Waymo like you would with an Uber.
Okay.
And the driverless car just pulls up. There's still beta testing, so it doesn't go everywhere in the valley.
Okay.
But there's a lot of parts of the East Valley that they're covering. I'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah. I'm curious.
I'm not against the self-driving cars because, I like Teslas. Yeah.
I'm not. That'd be fine. I think that one of the major sources of negativity in my life right now is my commute.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean,
you and so many people.
Yeah, if I could, which is why I would take the train everywhere if I could.
Yeah.
And just
the light rail doesn't go where I need to go.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
That's my
Maybe
mine as well. I wouldn't even mind if just as far as doing a park and ride thing and all that. I don't mind that. But
I looked it up one time, and for me, getting from where I live in Central Phoenix to Glendale Community College, it was something like the train, but also 5 bus transfers. I'm like, hell no, I'm not going to do that. Stand in the heat.
Yeah.
No. So
I mean, if I really wanted to commit to this, I would get a bike and get a bike rack on my car, and then just once
Park
I get off the light rail, and then bike to work from there.
Yeah. I had a coworker that was biking from her home in Sunny Slope out to Glendale.
Oh, wow.
I thought that was impressive, but it's also kind of a straight shoot just west.
Sure.
So that's pretty nice.
Just going up Peoria the whole way?
Yeah, I guess you can, or Dunlap when it turns into Olive.
That's true. Mm-hmm. That would do it.
I'm a little nervous about city bike riding.
Sure, yeah.
The big streets. I mean, our streets out here are so wide.
I've known and been close to people who've been killed by drivers
on their bikes.
Yeah.
Well, that's horrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew some people in NYC that got hit, but it wasn't fatal. They were injured. Oh, actually, the guy in No Impact.
Can you get up enough speed in New York to hit somebody with enough impact to kill him?
I don't know. Yeah, and then you would have to stop because there'd be a shitload of witnesses.
Right. Yes, exactly.
But I appreciated that about drivers out there. You had to be mindful because there's so much stimuli. Like there's taxis and there's people
I'm curious about how No Impact Dude would do here because it's very well documented that this is one of the least sustainable cities.
Oh, right. Bird on Fire.
Yeah.
Did you ever read that? Yeah, that's a good point. And your needs are different in a city like this that is kind of sprawled out.
Everything's so far apart.
Yeah. A lot of the living accommodations are way different. So in a lot of ways, a city like that is walkable is so handy. It just makes a lot of things more convenient for sure. But then he had challenges like it wasn't popular for you to even bring your own container like for coffee or water anywhere. So he had to seek out the little businesses that would honor that. And that's true. I've had that happen to me where they're like, oh, I see you brought your own coffee cup, but we don't do that. Because we're worried about it not being sanitary. I'm like, no, but I insist. And also I'll sign a waiver. Like, I don't care. I carry reusable cups all the time.
Sure.
But, you can't really roll into, like, I don't know, Angel's Trumpet and ask for them to put your to-go food in your... I don't feel like restaurants... I mean, maybe they would. Maybe the smaller businesses are a better bet.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have to find grocery stores where you can shop in bulk. And, I mean, we've got Sprouts and we have Whole Foods, but in some parts of the city, you only have Safeway.
Yeah.
Or things that are really conventional. So, yeah, in some ways...
Well, I mean, but even those places, Whole Foods and Sprouts have a ton of prepackaged stuff.
Yeah, they do. That's true. So you still have to be conscientious.
Yeah.
Yeah. No place is perfect.
Well, I was actually tweeting about this last night into today because I was upset going into... I decided out of the blue I wanted bread. I haven't like just had bread on hand in years at this point. I'm not completely gluten free. I do like a good sandwich, and I'll go get a good sandwich. But I just was like, okay, I kind of want like a nice sourdough or something. But I know that I don't eat enough, and I don't go through things quickly enough to have an entire loaf. It's just going to go bad. It's going to get moldy, and I'm going to be mad that I wasted the money.
Hashtag single people problems.
Yeah. I came up with this idea that, this would be a terrible waste of packaging now that we've been talking about sustainability, but individual slices of bread. Just, you buy...
You could buy a cigarette one.
Yeah. But
why not?
I think... But I don't know where I was going to go with that. But, all this food waste too, right? Mm. So I think that it would be, to get away from all the packaged loaves of things, if I went to the bakery and said, okay, I just need like half a loaf of something. I just need,
Maybe you can. Have you ever tried?
I didn't try.
Okay. Because you can buy rolls one by one. You can buy croissants.
A roll's just not the same as a...
I know. I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I've had the same. Or like when I used to live closer to downtown and there was only that one hipster Safeway, it would drive me nuts because I like almond milk, but I don't want to buy the giant one.
Sure.
Because it's one person. You know what I
mean? Have you tried oat milk yet?
No.
I just tried that for the first time.
I wanted the little half container, you know? And I was like, damn it, I don't want to have to drive to Sprouts every time I'm out of almond milk. So I even told the manager of this store, and he was like, yeah, we'll see about ordering that. They never did. Mm-hmm. But I totally understand what you're saying, that kind of thing.
Yeah. The almond milk was decent.
But, okay, so this is why people move to communes and stuff, so they can pool their resources.
I don't want to live with all those other people.
I know you don't.
Yeah.
I know you don't. I think that would be an interesting social experiment.
It's just, I don't know. I like cities too much to be off the grid. Mm-hmm. But I say I like my space. I'm living in a tiny place. This is enough space for me.
Yeah. In this small space, your carbon footprint is smaller.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all fine. But I'm saying I don't want to have to worry about, I don't know. People are the worst. Generally speaking, people are terrible. They're awful to each other. They're just mostly disgusting, despicable human beings. And I don't want to spend that much time around a whole bunch of them. The whole commune thing
Yeah, Chris and I have been talking about scammers, and unfortunately, he's been the victim of some things lately. Like, he got charged way too much by these mechanics to try to fix, air quotes, his AC in his car. It's not really fixed, and they charge him a whole bunch and whatever. He maybe should have done some research ahead of time, but whatever. He was naive. And now he was going to get me a ticket for the Growlers, because they're playing tomorrow at Van Buren, and he already had his, and he got scammed by some Facebook person that said they were offering a ticket, and he paid with his PayPal, and the money was gone, and there is no ticket. Oh. It was just a total,
Yeah.
So we were complaining about humanity, just like you just kind of went off about.
Yeah.
And how there's so many desperate people out there, and that sucks. And it feels like you kind of have to watch your own back in almost everything you do nowadays, lately. So I get what you're saying. People can suck sometimes, and roommates partners can be awful. Actually, now that we're talking about this, the worst situation I ever had was when I had the most roommates